Like all the other real estate professionals that you're gonna need to support you on this journey, of course, you're gonna want to interview your insurance broker. Now, let me just kind of say that throughout the process of all the people that you need to have on your power team, the home insurance broker is obviously going to be great in terms of providing you some cost savings, in terms of being able to ensure that you are, not having to do all the work yourself. But when it comes to start interviewing them, it's definitely a little bit simpler than some of the other real estate professionals. There's not as much that can maybe go wrong, and in the grand scheme of things, while they're going to be helping and supporting you, the role that they play in comparison to some of the other real estate professionals is a little bit smaller. So we'll spend a little less time on the questions, and if you interview one insurance broker and you feel like they've got all the answers for you and you're comfortable with them, the risk is relatively low. So don't feel like you've got to do extensive interviewing with your insurance broker in the same way that you're going to with some of your other real estate professionals. The questions you want to ask them are really, again, around like how long they've been in the industry, how many different kinds of insurance brokers or insurance companies, I should say, they've got access to in their network. Do they focus on a certain type of client? Sometimes there's kind of premium-based insurance brokers. So essentially, really wanting to understand if you are the right kind of candidate for the work or the portfolio that they are in fact a part of. You'll probably want to ask them a little bit about whether you'll be working with them or their team, a little bit around the turnarounds. I've seen some insurance brokers be super speedy and organized, but I guess this goes for any type of professional, and others that are like super slow because they're swamped. So really making sure that you get everything in a timely manner. Again, if you haven't had a chance to watch the bonus, definitely check out the conversation I had with Alana Korstein around your home insurance, because she provided some really great tips also around like how to select the right person. Just make sure there's no upfront application fee, nothing feels super weird, and that they're willing to partner with you, they are not talking down to you, and that they can basically get everything that you need in a quick time frame. That's probably one of the most important, that they'll shop around, bring you some of the best options, and also make sure that they can do it super quickly. But we want them to be creative at the same time. So if they come back to you and say, hey, could you add an alarm and that will decrease the price, well, that's a really beneficial thing. So hopefully, you could ask them about what are some of the savings or the unique things that they have in fact done for their clients. You probably also want to ask them a bit around their experience and the kind of customer service that they provide at claim time, because really that's where things become a bit of a pain in the butt. If you have to have a claim, it's beneficial to have them helping you out and taking care of the process so that you don't have to do it all yourself. So again, when it comes to your insurance broker, don't feel like you've got to do a whole ton of interviews. This is kind of a smaller piece of the puzzle, an important one, and it's going to be a financial impact to you on an ongoing basis. So, make sure you have the right insurance broker helping you throughout the process. But that being said, don't stress too much if you interview one person, they feel like they're a good fit, they're open, they're honest, they're helpful, then you can just go right ahead and work with them. Don't spend too much time on the tasks that aren't super necessary. There's enough that can be overwhelming and stressful when you buy your first home. But again, engage with them early on, because they can provide you some awesome tips around like streets or neighborhoods to stay away from, because there could be dire implications financially as a result of that. And just, heed their caution, get their great tips and insights, and continue smooth sailing around the process of buying your first home.